Have you ever gone to bed feeling completely exhausted, expecting a full night's rest, only to wake up an hour or two later with a strong urge to use the bathroom? You return to bed, fall asleep again, and then it happens once more. Before you know it, you've been awake 3, 4, or even 5 times during the night. By morning, you don't feel refreshed at all. Instead, you feel tired, irritable, and as if you barely slept. If this sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. Millions of adults experience frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, and many simply assume it's a normal part of aging. But while it becomes more common with age, it isn't always something you have to accept. Many people spend years searching for expensive supplements or miracle cures, believing their bladder has become permanently weak. The truth is often much simpler. In many cases, everyday habits quietly affect how your bladder behaves after dark. A few small changes to your daily routine may help reduce those nighttime trips and improve the quality of your sleep. Better sleep means better energy, improved concentration, a stronger immune system, and a happier mood throughout the day. One of the most common reasons people wake up repeatedly at night is the timing of their fluid intake. Staying hydrated is essential for good health, but drinking large amounts of water right before bedtime can keep your kidneys working while you're trying to sleep. Your body continues producing urine, filling your bladder during the night and triggering those repeated bathroom visits. Instead of drinking most of your water in the evening, try spreading your fluid intake evenly throughout the day. If your doctor has not advised otherwise, gradually reduce the amount you drink about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This simple adjustment can make a noticeable difference for many people. Another hidden factor is caffeine. Many people enjoy coffee in the afternoon, tea after dinner, or a soft drink while watching television in the evening. What they don't realize is that caffeine is both a stimulant and a mild diuretic. It encourages your body to produce more urine and can also make your bladder more sensitive. Even if you fall asleep easily, your bladder may still be responding to caffeine several hours later. If nighttime urination is affecting your sleep, consider avoiding caffeinated drinks later in the day and see whether your symptoms improve over the following weeks. Alcohol can also contribute to the problem. While some people believe a glass of wine or another alcoholic drink helps them sleep, alcohol actually reduces the body's production of a hormone that helps conserve water. As a result, your body produces more urine than usual. Alcohol can also disturb normal sleep patterns, making it easier for you to wake up when your bladder begins to fill. Limiting alcohol, especially in the evening, may help you enjoy longer, more restful sleep. One simple habit that many people overlook is making sure the bladder is completely empty before going to bed. Sometimes people rush through their bedtime routine, use the bathroom quickly, and head straight to bed. Taking an extra moment to relax and fully empty your bladder may reduce the chance of waking up shortly after falling asleep. It seems like a small detail, but many people find it surprisingly helpful. It's also important to understand that your bladder doesn't work alone. Your kidneys, hormones, nervous system, and even your sleep patterns all play a role. When these systems are working together properly, your body naturally slows urine production during the night, allowing you to sleep for several hours without interruption. But when that balance is disrupted by certain habits, medications, or health conditions, nighttime bathroom trips can become much more frequent. The encouraging news is that improvement doesn't usually happen through one dramatic change. Instead, it often comes from several small habits working together. Drinking enough water during the day, reducing fluids before bedtime, limiting evening caffeine and alcohol, and emptying your bladder before sleep can all support healthier nighttime bladder function. These changes are safe for many people and are worth trying consistently for several weeks. Remember, everyone's body is different. Some people notice improvement within days, while others need more time before seeing results. The key is consistency rather than expecting an overnight cure. And if frequent nighttime urination continues despite these lifestyle changes, or if it's accompanied by pain, blood in the urine, fever, or sudden worsening symptoms, it's important to speak with a healthcare professional. Sometimes frequent nighttime urination is a sign of an underlying medical condition that deserves proper evaluation and treatment. The good news is that many people discover they don't have to live with interrupted sleep forever. Day. Now that you understand how simple evening habits can affect your bladder, let's look at another group of surprising causes that many people completely overlook. Even if you've already reduced your evening drinks and stopped drinking coffee late in the day, you may still find yourself waking up several times each night. That's because your diet, daily activity, sleep quality, and even the position of your body can all influence how often you need to urinate after dark. Let's begin with food. What you eat during the evening can have a bigger impact on your bladder than you might imagine. Foods that are very salty cause your body to retain extra fluid throughout the day. Later, when you lie down to sleep, your body begins to process that stored fluid, sending it to your kidneys. The kidneys then produce more urine, filling your bladder during the night. This is why a dinner filled with processed foods, chips, fast food, canned soups, or heavily salted snacks may lead to more nighttime bathroom trips. Some people also have sensitive bladders that react to spicy foods. Hot peppers, spicy sauces, and heavily seasoned meals can irritate the bladder lining, creating a stronger feeling of urgency even when the bladder isn't completely full. Acidic foods and drinks, including tomatoes, citrus fruits, orange juice, and certain carbonated beverages, may have a similar effect in some individuals. You don't necessarily need to eliminate these foods forever, but if you notice your symptoms become worse after eating them in the evening, try reducing them for a couple of weeks to see whether your sleep improves. Daily movement is another important factor that many people underestimate. If you spend long hours sitting at a desk, driving, or watching television, fluid naturally collects in your lower legs because of gravity. During the day, this may cause mild swelling around your ankles or feet. Then, when you lie down at night, that trapped fluid moves back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys immediately begin filtering it, producing extra urine while you're asleep. The result is repeated trips to the bathroom throughout the night. Fortunately, there's a simple way to reduce this effect. A gentle walk after dinner, regular physical activity during the day, or even elevating your legs for 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime may help move some of that fluid back into circulation earlier in the evening. This gives your kidneys more time to process it before you go to bed instead of while you're trying to sleep. Another helpful habit involves strengthening your pelvic floor muscles. These muscles support your bladder and help control urination. Over time, they may become weaker due to aging, pregnancy, surgery, or simply lack of use. Pelvic floor exercises, often called Kegel exercises, can improve bladder control when practiced regularly. They require no special equipment and only a few minutes each day. While results aren't immediate, many people notice gradual improvement after several weeks of consistent practice. Your sleep itself also plays an important role. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it can also make you much more aware of normal sensations from your bladder. Stress, anxiety, and frequent awakenings can cause your brain to notice even a small amount of urine, convincing you that you need to get up immediately. In reality, your bladder may not actually be full. Creating a calm bedtime routine can make a meaningful difference. Turn off bright screens at least an hour before bed, keep your bedroom cool and quiet, and try to go to sleep at the same time every night. These habits help your body enter deeper stages of sleep, making you less likely to wake up unnecessarily. It's also important to recognize that frequent nighttime urination isn't always caused by lifestyle habits alone. Certain medical conditions can contribute to the problem. Diabetes may increase urine production because excess sugar is removed through the urine. Sleep apnea, a condition in which breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, has also been linked to frequent nighttime urination. Men with an enlarged prostate may experience difficulty emptying the bladder completely, leading to repeated urges during the night. Women may experience bladder changes after menopause due to hormonal shifts. Urinary tract infections, overactive bladder syndrome, and some medications, especially diuretics or water pills, can also increase nighttime bathroom visits. This is why it's important to pay attention to your symptoms. If you suddenly begin waking up many times each night, if urination becomes painful, if you notice blood in your urine, or if you're constantly thirsty along with frequent urination, don't ignore these warning signs. They deserve proper medical evaluation. The encouraging news is that many people improve significantly by combining healthy lifestyle habits with appropriate medical care when needed, rather than accepting poor. By now, you've learned that waking up several times a night to urinate isn't always just a normal part of getting older. In many cases, your body is sending you a message that something in your daily routine needs attention. The encouraging part is that you don't have to rely on expensive supplements or miracle products. Often, the biggest improvements come from simple, consistent habits that support your body's natural rhythm. Let's put everything together into an easy action plan. Start by drinking enough water throughout the day instead of waiting until the evening. Stay well hydrated during the morning and afternoon. Then gradually reduce your fluid intake about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, unless your healthcare provider has given you different instructions. This allows your kidneys to do most of their work before you fall asleep. Next, pay close attention to what you eat and drink during the evening. Limit caffeine after lunchtime if possible, and avoid alcohol close to bedtime. Reduce salty meals, spicy foods, and carbonated drinks at night if you notice they make your symptoms worse. Every person is different, so finding your own triggers can be one of the most effective ways to improve your sleep. Make it a habit to empty your bladder completely before getting into bed. Don't rush. Give yourself an extra moment to relax and allow your bladder to empty as fully as possible. If you've been sitting for long periods during the day or notice swelling in your ankles, take a gentle walk after dinner or elevate your legs for a short time before bedtime. This may help your body move excess fluid earlier in the evening instead of while you're asleep. If you're able, include regular physical activity in your weekly routine. You don't need intense workouts to see benefits. A 20 to 30-minute walk, light stretching, or another form of moderate exercise most days of the week can improve circulation, support a healthy weight, and benefit your overall bladder health. Adding pelvic floor exercises to your routine may also strengthen the muscles that help control urination. While these exercises require patience, many people notice steady improvement after several weeks of consistent practice. One of the most valuable tools you can use is a simple bladder diary. For 7 days, write down what you drink, when you drink it, what you eat in the evening, and how many times you wake up during the night. Also note whether you experience urgency, leakage, or discomfort. This record can help you identify patterns you may never have noticed before. If you eventually visit a healthcare professional, your diary can also provide useful information that may help guide diagnosis and treatment. Remember that healthy sleep habits matter just as much as healthy bladder habits. Keep a regular bedtime, make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and avoid using phones or other bright screens right before sleep. Stress management techniques such as deep breathing, gentle stretching, or reading a relaxing book may help your body settle into deeper, more restful sleep. However, it's equally important to know when lifestyle changes are not enough. If you continue waking up multiple times every night despite making these adjustments for several weeks, don't simply ignore the problem. You should also seek medical attention if you notice pain while urinating, blood in your urine, fever, unexplained weight loss, severe thirst, swelling that suddenly worsens, or difficulty passing urine. These symptoms may point to conditions such as urinary tract infections, diabetes, kidney problems, an enlarged prostate, or other medical issues that require proper treatment. The goal isn't just to reduce nighttime bathroom trips. The real goal is to restore your quality of life. Imagine waking up after 7 or 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Imagine having more energy during the day, a sharper memory, a better mood, and the confidence that comes from knowing your bladder is no longer controlling your nights. Good sleep supports your heart, your brain, your immune system, and your overall well-being. If you found this information helpful, remember that small changes practiced every single day often produce the greatest long-term results. Your body has an amazing ability to respond to healthy habits when given the chance. Start with 1 or 2 changes tonight, stay consistent, and give yourself time to notice the difference. Your bladder can become calmer, your sleep can become deeper, and your mornings can once again begin with energy instead of exhaustion.